Good morning and welcome to the YardPrep pregame show. I am Kai Chen Chisholm. To my right is Roy A. Shepard. Below him is Michael Christian. And below myself is Juan Cardona. Boys,
I'm Donald Duck.
how do we feel today?
I'm Spider-Man.
I'm feeling spooky.
Miles Morales, of course.
Miles Morales.
I'm delusion. Dolphins gonna win this game.
God.
And we have that. Yeah. So this is what we're dealing with on this spooky morning.
On this spooky morning?
That was the least enthusiastic Halloween mention I think I've ever heard.
Well,
listen, this is my first year like dressing up, so give me some credit.
Exactly.
Top of the morning.
Me and Juan understood the assignment.
I mean, I could, but I just, it's okay. I'm not a Halloween guy, so, I'm going today to a Halloween party dressed as a soccer player, and it's really just going to be a jersey and some cleats. So, it is what it is. Anyways, we're going to try to stay on track this week because we have some
massacre to talk about.
Well, not just that, but, we have some Halloween-themed questions.
Oh, we do?
So,
I didn't know about these.
So, we're gonna get into it. First off the bat, I know I said how are you feeling today, but how do you feel about the game? I start with you, Donald Duck.
About the game today?
Yes, sir.
Because there's a different
giving
game.
An honest look. Giving an honest, don't know, we're about to get shit faced. Like just straight up, like how do you feel about today's game?
Oh, I have no feelings towards it. I know exactly what's gonna happen. I know exactly what's gonna come by 4 o'clock. I know how Twitter is gonna melt down by 5:53, and I'm looking forward till Tuesday 4 p.m. For everything to just kind of take like a lull, right? Like I feel like everybody's gonna be on edge. I know you want me to be positive, but there's like a 0.1% chance they have.
I don't want you to be positive. I want you to be honest.
Yeah, you want me to be mean. Me is there's literally it's gonna be literally just like it's gonna be a hellhole after 4 o'clock today. Because it's going to be officially 1-7. It's going to be a team that is completely lost, and possibly a coach and a GM who's going to sell themselves on somebody with 22 allegations.
It seems like there's no failure in just bringing him up every single week. Michael, how do you feel about today's game?
I'm feeling great.
Without your delusion, just in general.
No. He's full on character.
Let's just in general. How do you feel about the game?
I'm being dead ass. I think the Dolphins are going to win this game.
People come here for
and why? Like
some genuine opinions.
At least when I said that about the Bucks, I had some real Dolphins theory back.
Like history's going to make us win, and then we'll lose to the Jags.
No. So then here's what's happening. Give us a backing then.
They figured out what to do against Josh Allen in week 2. Okay. Like Juan said, regression season, right, Juan? You didn't say that? Okay.
We all said it.
I didn't say it about Josh Allen. And Tua's angry, bro. This is the team that took him out. This is the team that's making him, 1-7 with no job. Listen, everybody call me crazy. The Dolphins about to win this game. Watch.
Tua's angry. Angry. That was your answer,
bro. Listen,
angry. That's a great answer.
Has he been playing his best football as a Miami Dolphin so far?
Listen, if Tua
has he been playing his best football as a Miami Dolphin?
I don't think we're saying you're wrong. I just
Juan is.
Nah, well, yeah, always, but still. I just it's like to me, it's like it's hard, bro. Like I saw Tua say like last week that he didn't know when the trade deadline is, bullshit. But it's tough for a player, especially when so young.
3. Like, what are we doing?
And we're 1-7, so it's tough.
All right,
1-6.
Miles Morales, how do you feel about today's game?
The Dolphins are about to get their ass kicked.
They lost this. You switched with him, bro. Miles is usually the positive one.
No,
with the Dolphins fandom.
Sure, but I mean, I have to be realistic. That's what you asked for, Kaki and Chisholm, and I am obligated to oblige you.
Bro,
they lost
looks like he's struggling though with that mask. Like
bro.
Who?
Because this is my son's mask, and
I can
this
tell
shit-
like it's
this shit
you
is
look like you're dying.
squeezing
Yeah.
my eyeballs, bro. I think I see, and as you spoke, the Velcro on the back just like opened up so that it don't hold no more. This hat is the only thing holding it in place. What's up, Cap? But the Dolphins are going to get their. I got to take this off, bro. I'm going to get an aneurysm. But the Dolphins are going to get their ass kicked. They lost to one of the worst teams in the NFC last week, and Michael's up here trying to make you believe that they're going to beat probably the best team in the AFC this week. It doesn't make any sense, but that
What?
is.
No, we're not playing the Bengals.
No.
I like you, Michael. I like you. Who's leading the Bengals in receiving?
But listen, the Dolphins. I said it on the extra yard, and I'm gonna say it here. They are not giving me any hope, and I don't think that I can, in good faith, pick them to win any game for the rest of the season. So until I see something that substantially changes about the way that they play the game, then I can't pick them in any game moving forward. Yes, fuck it was, Javier. It was suffocating my eyeballs, bro.
For sure.
So, just a general question. All right. I also believe the Dolphins are going to lose this game. But just a general question, okay? If, let's pull a hypothetical here, okay, Juan.
Here we go.
And Royal. I guess it's because Michael's
you
the
were
one
here
that's
Thursday.
delusional.
We were kicking delusion.
I was here
hypotheticals
Thursday,
out all night.
Technically.
I was in a remote location. But
That's right.
if the Dolphins
Kmart on Flagler.
somehow, no, it was Walmart. What
I thought it was
if they
Target.
somehow win? Does this set any precedent on, or if the Dolphins somehow win this game, is it because the Dolphins won the game or the Bills lost the game?
Kai, I like you
The,
infinitely more.
the
I like you
best
infinitely more than I like
driving,
Michael Christian. But I'm
the-
not going to
the
play this game
Buffalo
with you
Bills
either.
got lost.
I'm
and
just
they ended up
asking the
like,
question because
at an
I
airport
gotta do it.
where
I'm the
they
host,
got
I gotta do it.
accidentally shipped into like Guantanamo Bay, and then
Realistically,
and then
like
there
no,
was
for
no
real.
flight
If
back.
I know that we're I know the Dolphins
You
are
can't
1-6.
tell me realistically.
He said
I'm-
realistically and ask you if the Dolphins beat the Bills. Like
I'm not
those two
asking it.
things
No.
don't make
I'm not asking if the Dolphins are beat the Bills. I said if the Dolphins won the game, is it because the Dolphins beat the Bills or the Bills beat the Bills? That was my question.
I cannot in good conscience answer
1
this
second.
question.
John, when we put you on a panel on 5 reasons, we will ask for your opinion. Till then, sit down and shut up.
I like
You
that.
can just come on the halftime.
Come on the spaces. Say something on the spaces. I'll talk to you then. Bitch.
That's right. Michael
Love
was Michael was on the post-game stream last night for the Heat, and he learned a thing or two about how to talk to these zeros and ones out here. I like that, Michael Christian. I like that, Michael. Kai, you
All right, Kai. Let me venture into your hypothetical here. You're saying if somehow tomorrow we're waking up and we're 2-6, right? I haven't even thought about it. I've been 1-7 for 3 weeks. So 2-6, you're saying we're waking up, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, what happened?
No. So Kai asked to play the game, and then you guys play the game? I hate you people.
One
No,
play.
I'm
Kai
asking
says it in a
listen,
respectful
listen.
manner, Michael.
Let me
We were just
clarify
spewing
again
nonsense the other
what
day.
the question is. The question is if the Dolphins somehow end at 4 p.m., 4:15, whatever it is, and they won somehow, some way, is it because they won the game or is it because the Bills beat themselves? That is the straight up question.
Like, I guess the Bills beating themselves. Like, there's nothing that could come out of my mouth to say that the Dolphins will win a game. Like, I just haven't seen it this year.
I think it's a good question. It's so hard to try and figure out like an answer to it because
I know.
my brain has completely shut down on the Dolphins winning games.
All right, here. No, I'll go.
No,
Michael,
you play.
yeah. Genuinely, if we wake up, look, for real, no, the Dolphins aren't going to win today. Come on, guys. What are we doing?
Damn, I want
Why do
to
you think his name says delusion? It's a
The
joke,
Dolphins
bro.
aren't going to win today. You want accountability? John, here's accountability. This team is terrible. You want accountability? Fire everybody there because they suck. I almost wore
just come to
a
one of the
shirt.
episodes with the Kim Grant.
I almost wore a shirt, tie, and suit All right.
45 minutes of accountability.
Yeah, I almost wore a shirt, tie, and suit today, and my costume was going to be the next head coach at their introductory press conference. Okay, because it won't be too damn long.
That would have
till
been
that
perfect.
happens.
You really should have done that.
Yeah.
All right,
it's just
but
the
all
whole
right.
tie
So
and everything.
okay, but back in character, Michael. I got a question to ask.
No. But here's the answer to this question: if the Dolphins win tomorrow, which I will say, I genuinely think.
Oh fuck, my bad, guy.
Yeah, I genuinely think the Dolphins have a higher chance to win today than the rest of you would give them a chance to. I genuinely do believe that. If the Dolphins win tomorrow, it's not because the Bills beat themselves, because this team is terrible. This team is so bad that even if the Bills did beat themselves, the Bills would still find a way to win. That's how bad they've been. No, legitimately, the Raiders were handing the Dolphins the game, and then Jacoby was like, you want a safety? Here we go. Have this dub. It's real easy. If the Dolphins do win, which is very unlikely, it is purely because the Dolphins won the game. They have to play amazingly to win the game. So I'm not going to say that if they win tomorrow, it's because the Bills beat themselves. It's because the Dolphins won it. So, analysis, John.
Cool. Well, Juan, you want to answer the question so we can move on, or are you just gonna you're just done with it?
No, I did. I said the Bills would have beat themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to move on to our next thing, I'm gonna try to bring, even though I don't like this holiday, I'm gonna try to bring in some stuff about it, and we're gonna go with a player. It can be on either team. It doesn't matter what team, but just a player that today frightens you the most. And no, Royal A. Shepherd, it cannot be Jesse Davis.
I have no other answer for you.
I refuse. I refuse to allow Jesse Davis.
I could pick from the Bills too.
It can be from either team, either side. It
and we can be afraid for any reason.
Gunner, any reason. A player that for whatever reason makes you feel like you're getting hunted down by Michael Myers and you're about to die with a broken foot. Whatever it is.
Oh, geez, I mean.
Is that a thing in the movie? Do people break their foot in the movie?
I'm pretty sure that they
Jesse
do.
Davis let somebody walk scot-free to knock the shit out of you. I'm sorry, Kai. I could not. When you asked the question, that was the first and only name that I could think of.
I know, that's why I looked at you and I was like, no, you can't.
Okay, I'll answer it then. Okay, I think Javier stole my other answer. It's Austin Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. I am terrified of what Austin Jackson means for Tua's health. In combination with he who must not be named. Listen, Austin Jackson has been an objective disaster this year at both positions that they've had him play. And so, like, it's tough to imagine that against a team as solid as Buffalo that he's going to be any better. So, yeah, that's a player who scares me. And, you know, yeah, but what else can you do? Put Solomon Kinley in there? Like, it's not really like
no.
You cannot do that. So, yeah, Austin Jackson is my answer.
All right.
In combination with Jesse Davis.
Juan Cardona.
So I was back and forth between a defender, and I feel like the easy answer is, AJ Epinesa, but I'm gonna go away from that. I'm actually, this is another easy answer, but Josh Allen to me, right? It's just looking like it could potentially be, down to the wire with Baker, right? He might play, he might not play. Byron's been hurt, X has been hurt, Holland has been kind of shaky in the deep end. So I'm gonna say Josh Allen just because we're pretty beat up on defense, and I think I said it on Thursday. For me, the only way to win is to get an early lead, and if Josh Allen is clicking early, it's gonna be tough.
Mike,
I would have said Preston Williams because of his drops, but he's out. So
you can say Albert Wilson.
I don't think he'll be targeted enough to really be an issue.
You could also say Jalen
Matt Collins is going to get 12 targets today.
I'm gonna actually say Justin Coleman because I think because are Byron and X both supposed to be playing today?
Yeah, I think
so.
Yeah,
that
so
didn't matter
both
much
playing.
last time.
I think Noah's not going to play. I think Coleman is a major liability out there on the field, and I think the Bills are going to find a way to pick on him just over and over and over again. COVID Beasley is going to have a nice day, so
Beasley.
I'm a little worried about that. So
Emmanuel Sanders.
Anybody
Listen, bro,
against
you have
Coleman.
any Bills player on the offense on
Play them.
fantasy, start
him.
them.
I could cook Justin Coleman, and I'm pretty sure my 40 speed is like a 6.2. So
I got
I'm not giving you 6'2".
two honorable mentions for this people
Okay.
who frighten me. They're not players, but Studsville and Gotzi. Ooh.
I said it could be anyone at all,
Jeez.
anyone. Or I guess I put a player, but
ooh,
anyone, literally anything.
I guess if I'm the clipboard, I'm scared of Brian Flores. He's gonna break that shit again.
You haven't seen it's like a daily it's like a ritual every week where I see Brian Flores take off his headset and just slam it on the ground at the end of the game.
Yep. If you're a Microsoft product, don't get near Brian Flores. He's about to F you up.
For me, if I had to pick a player that frightens me the most, I think I'm gonna have to mimic Juan Cardona, and I'm gonna have to go with Josh Allen. I just think that despite that earlier game, after they looked like shit against the Steelers, and then he looked pretty bad against the Dolphins in week 2, even in a 35-0 loss, which is crazy to even say. I just think that the Bills are hitting a next level, and especially if Dawson Knox is playing, like if he is playing, then you just have another situation where Dawson Knox has been on freaking cloud 7, 8, 10 through 17 all season.
Hand, though?
Like
he
did, but like apparently with the bye, like, it's possible that he might be playing.
Get the fuck out of here.
I need to look at the injury again, like the injury report again. But
and I guarantee
remember
you, it would be a national headline that a
Dawson
player
Knox
with
is out.
one broken hand.
he's out
caught, like-
officially.
Okay, I was gonna
Well,
say.
according to the status on ESPN, hasn't been out.
Yeah, no, on their thing he's out as well. Yeah, because I mean they were talking about the possibility of him playing, so I was like,
Jeez,
shoot.
what a guy.
Yeah. Also, I want to just quickly, before we transition into the next thing, I want to do something really quick because I promise all of you, if you go on Twitter, it doesn't look this bad. Look, I'm starting the petition. Ethan J. Skolnick, if you're watching this, we need to figure out what is wrong with your cellular device. Because every screenshot, every picture, everything in which you post somehow, some way comes out like this. I don't know how, but I need to I need to go to this watch party next week. I'm gonna drive my ass like 50 minutes.
Yo, isn't it in Pompano,
just
bro?
up
Won't you
into
be
your
there?
phone, bro?
Listen,
bro. That's
So-
the hood right there, bro.
listen, I want to go to the watch party today at Dangerous Minds Brewery, I think it is, in Pompano on Tuesday. Bro, I just don't feel like I'm gonna make that drive just to go to a goddamn watch party. Like I just don't. But it's at the crib.
Who do they play?
Like they play the Dallas Mavericks. It's at the crib, bro. I would love to meet some of the people who enjoy the content and all that kind of stuff, but that shit ain't happening, bro. It's just not. Bro. I'm not going, bro.
I feel you. All right, so from there, as we continue to wait for the inactive report, we're gonna go to our next theme. And I think Juan's going to love this the most because Juan just loves to be Captain Negativity at all times. We're going to have Trick or Treat. What player? I'm going to have 10 players. 5 on offense, 5 on defense.
Oh, shit.
Right? And what player... Is this Ethan? Or is this...
Yeah, that has to be Ethan. That has to be Ethan.
Listen, Ethan, I just want to fix your phone, man. Which player... is going to either continue to trick us. Oh, if my job wants to pay me and not, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into it. Which player is either going to continue to trick us or are they going to give us a treat and surprise us here on game day? The first player we're going to start with is the person who may or may not be the quarterback, depending on injury or depending on whatever pause Brian Flores wants to include next week. Tua Tagovailoa. Will he, Juan Cardona, trick or treat the Miami Dolphins?
Trick, but not because of him.
Do tell.
No, it's just this defense is legit. And it's gonna be tough. He's battling not only the defense, but he's also battling, 3 or 4 incompetent OCs. He's battling, them not even wanting to feature, Gesicki. And once Myles Gaskin gets going, it's always time to take him off the field. So, it's tough.
Michael Christian.
Oh, we're going with the same name.
Go
Let's
around.
go. You know what? Let's go back to delusion. He's gonna treat the hell out of everybody today. Listen, he's just gonna be dropping bombs right into the basket. Okay, he's gonna have close to 350 yards. I'm gonna go with 4 touchdowns again. Dolphins gonna win this game because Tua is going to be the treat that saved Halloween.
Roy Shepard.
Michael Christian, I do not think you're delusional. I think Tua is going to be a treat this game. I think he's not going to be the reason that the Dolphins lose. It's going to be everything else, like it always is. But Tua in these past 2 weeks has been objectively, he's been really good, really good. I don't want to say elite because he hasn't been that. But he has been more than solid. He's been more than capable of putting his team in position to win games. I don't see why that should be any different today, although the Bills are probably the best team that he's have faced since he's been back. But I really like what Tua's been able to string together, and I think that he's going to continue to do so.
Best team he's faced since he's been back is definitely the Jaguars. With a man like Urban Meyer at head coach and the things that he can do at his age, listen, props to him, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, sticking on offense, the next player will go in the same rotation. I'm going to start with I thought I heard that too, Kendall, but I said
the Heat.
Yeah, you did.
This is
anyways.
I'm streaming 7. This is like my 7th stream in 8 days. So
listen, bro, you're a beast, bro.
Yeah.
And we're going to start with you on this one. Myles Gaskin, trick or treat?
That's a trick. You might as well put that hole in the corner. That boy's getting nothing accomplished today, bro. It's over with. Like they don't even know how to use running backs in Miami, so it's like I don't ever feel comfortable picking them to be a treat. Last week was an aberration. Like they kind of got it on their own.
So I have to ask before I answer: is 15 for 67 a treat or a trick?
Huh?
Whatever you decide. Is he going to be a trick or a treat? I'm not going to give you like any bullshit numbers, but like it's whatever you decide. If you think that
you're talking to Juan, who is the Myles Gaskin, like if you could put Myles Gaskin in a powder form, he would snort the hell out of it. Okay,
my opinion isn't based on Myles Gaskin as a player. I think he's phenomenal. I honestly believe he's the best running back on Miami's team. I believe it's Miami just ineptitude, except for Michael. He thinks Najee Harris is the best.
He's not on the Dolphins team.
I'm gonna say treat because last week was like the first week you kind of saw him start to get a couple more carries more than usual. 15 for 67, it's pretty good. It's kind of right up there with his average, which is higher than Najee Harris by almost a full yard.
Don't nobody said his name but you guys. That's the thing, right?
I will say I do think the fact that Malcolm Brown is an IR is going to force them to go into a situation where there's not that many options, and unless you're going to say Jared Stokes is the best guy, you're going to either play Ahmed or you're going to play Gaskin. Like there's no if.
I mean, Patrick Laird.
Oh my God, no!
I will leave this chat if you're talking about white chocolate again.
But I
just had white chocolate on a donut. It was pretty good.
What does that say about the Dolphins that Malcolm Brown has to be put on IR in order for them to be forced to play the 2 running backs that
you've ever heard about like when you have too many options, you get like paralysis. If you give the Dolphins like 2 options, like that's paralysis for them. You give them 3, it's like dead, and it's like
they have a lot of options. It's basically like if you go to a Golden Corral, right? Like all the food is bad, so you just have to pick the one that's the least bad. And I mean, we know that they're going to make the worst choices. Like,
honestly, just to touch on Patrick Laird, I would have taken Duke Johnson off of one practice before I ever took.
I would have taken Duke Johnson straight from the stands in the middle of the game before I put Patrick Laird in.
Second quarter, down 45, I would have been like, "Yo, Duke."
Yeah, I would have left the roster spot open and just looked around the crowd for somebody better.
Listen, that's just. Bro, can your son put on a football helmet? Shoot, I'll put him out there before Patrick Laird too.
We'll let him borrow Kai's.
Wait, what?
My son has a football helmet.
There you go. Put him out there. Put him out there before we put Patrick.
We were playing catch this morning. I'm training that boy early. He'll be the Dolphins starting running back by 5.
I'm gonna send you a baseball mitt and a bat, please, bro. Put him in some sports to make some money.
Oh, don't worry. Soccer.
Oh man,
incoming.
I'll send him some golf clubs, bro. We gonna get that.
Yeah,
soccer's the way.
Soccer, you're gonna ship your boy to Germany.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'll help.
Bayern.
Yes, sir. All right.
I don't even know how to
Next
say
player,
that.
Bayern München. Next player that we're gonna go is gonna be one who is questionable. There are some players here who are questionable for today, but I'm gonna include them anyways. And remember, we're still on offense here. Devontae Parker, trick or treat? I'm gonna start with you, Mike.
I don't think he makes it to the second half, so I'm gonna say trick.
You don't think he makes it to the second half?
No,
All right.
I think he'll get injured probably like a hammy or something. I don't want him
Okay.
to, but the guy just can't find a way to stay healthy. And hey, according to Juan, he's not healthy because he doesn't like his quarterback. So,
Bro, I like how you say that once he leaves. Royal, trick or treat?
listen, I say that to his face. This is all he left.
Instantly, bro. Instantly, to the comments said trick. You know.
Devontae Parker has been tricking y'all ass since y'all drafted him. So, so I don't think he's gonna buck that trend. I like what Kendall said. He's a treat because he's being traded. So I like that. But yeah, I'm Devontae Parker, bro. I'm out, bro. No, that's a trick.
Oh, all right. Juan, if you can answer this, Devontae Parker, trick or treat? So far, the consensus is a 3 out of 3 trick.
Oh no, he's going for. I'm gonna say 5 for 122 and a touchdown. For sure.
One is the perfect
Look at
encapsulation
bro.
of what I was talking about. He been tricking y'all ass since he got drafted. No,
But you know why he's saying that, right? You know why he's saying that? Because we all said trick.
I didn't even
He's
see
like,
it.
I
I
gotta
really
be
just sat
Juan.
down. I really just sat down. I
No,
swear.
I know, but he told you we all said trick, so you're like, nah, he's gonna play great.
No, I mean
That's
no,
exactly that's what
there's
you
this
do.
fascination with trading Devontae Parker for used socks in a 6th-round pick, and I can't stand
With
for
an
it.
$8 million
I
contract, which makes no
don't.
sense.
Which listen, I've been on that trade Preston Williams train literally since preseason. No, nobody
Alright,
want to talk
cool.
about that.
Like, I feel like there's a
I'm
long,
fine
there's-
with that
there's
too,
names
bro. I'd rather
before
trade Preston for like a freaking bowl of soup.
I want to
I'd
get
rather
rid of
trade
other
Preston for
receivers
Jakeem
before I
Grant
get
back.
rid of Devontae. Cool. Like
Alright.
get rid of Preston, get rid
I
of
gotta
Albert.
put you in time.
But like to get rid
Hey,
of
you
Devontae.
just did.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are going on about. But
Uh-huh.
no, for sure.
All right.
Devontae, 5, 122 and a touchdown. Called it.
That sounds
All
like
right,
Tua's
book
gonna have
it.
a pretty decent day then.
Yeah. So, but then you said to a trick. He said so. We shall see. The next couple ones are, we're gonna go through these last 2 offensive ones, and we'll get into the defense as well. I'm just gonna ask them both at the same time.
Wait, I got one for Juan. Ready? Juan, you wearing the Donald hat, but you're acting a little daffy today. Got
Mike
him.
Gesicki and Jalen Waddle, trick or treat? Juan, I'll ask you first.
that was
What-
fucking
who
horrible,
was it?
Michael.
Mike Gesicki and then Jalen Waddle, 2-parter.
Gesicki, treat, and then Waddle is gonna be a treat for you and a trick for me. So
Okay, Michael.
You brought up both my boys, Gesicki and Waddle.
Yes, sir.
that's okay. I mean, that's
Gesicki's
Tua's
gonna go
boys
5
too.
for
I mean, who
5
else
for
does he have?
122 with a touchdown. Right? Gesicki's gonna have 5 for 122 with a touchdown, and then Jalen Waddle is gonna have 5 for 122 with a touchdown as well. And then
Come on,
Parker,
dog.
and then Parker's
Come
gonna
on,
have
dog.
1 for 13.
Like at least let's be
1 for
real. Like
13.
it'll be like 10 for like
You just said let's
83.
be real after you said Devontae Parker's about to have over 100 yards.
That's fair.
He said
Bro,
5 for
that's
122 and a touchdown.
Listen,
be straight
the
up here.
last time I saw Devontae with Tua, I could be wrong, was week 1, was it not?
Listen to me, bro.
Didn't Devontae play
I
week 2?
think so.
Listen
Yeah,
to
but
me, bro.
Come
Week 2's a
on.
wash, bro.
Yeah.
Listen
4
to me,
for
bro.
81. That's all I'm
No
gonna
Dolphins
say.
receiver is going to have 100 yards today. That's not going to
Jalen
happen.
Waddle.
Nah.
Jalen Waddle will not have-
There's gonna be
Listen,
like 2
Jalen
or
Waddle.
3.
They're both going to be treats, but they're not going to have 100 yards. Mike
Listen,
Gesicki-
hold on.
Mike
Everybody
Gesicki-
watching
No, you already talked. Mike Gesicki and Kai's the host today, so I don't have to respect you. But Mike Gesicki.
Doesn't he have producer power?
Yes, I do, bitch. I'm back.
But I cut you off. I win.
Yeah, you did. You did. Mike Gesicki is going to have probably like 2 20-yard catches. Jalen Waddle's going to have 15 catches for 48 yards or whatever the fuck he's been doing when he's been getting these short passes. But they're going to be treats in terms of
13
like,
catches for 48 yards.
yeah, bro.
Him
They're
and
gonna
Randall Cobb looked identical the other day.
they gonna both be treats because they're gonna
Yo,
help.
Kadarius
Tua
Tony
kinda,
about
like,
to pop
move
off
out.
tomorrow night, though.
Listen, bro. Tua's a point guard, bro. He's gonna be dishing the ball around. I think because Tua's gonna spread it out, that nobody's gonna be talking about that.
Maybe that's
It
why
gets
Austin
better
Jackson got so
every
bad
week,
this year,
bro.
because it's royal.
Oh my god, it gets better every week.
Wait. Can I
So
just have
good.
everybody watching every single time Jalen Waddle breaks a tackle, which admittedly have been way too few, please tweet at Juan. Just tweet at Juan for every tackle he breaks. He breaks one tackle.
I can't wait for the 2 tweets I'm gonna get.
Because only 2 people are gonna do it.
No, because he's only gonna bring 2 tackles.
But you're gonna bite your tongue when he does, right?
No.
What you gonna say?
You gonna say
If he breaks the tackle and goes for 60 yards, are you gonna do it?
No,
You-
he's gonna say,
I'll dance shirtless if I have to for that.
he's gonna say,
Fuck.
no, look at Jamar Chase. He broke tackles and went 61 yards.
Why
Why
he's
can't
gonna be
Waddle
like,
do
look at
that?
Jamar Chase.
Jamar did go
blocking
like
this guy.
75 on the slant and
7-yard
broke like
slant.
4 tackles.
75 yards on Marlon Humphrey.
And like 3 other defenders.
These are factual statements.
Jamar Chase was never an option, dumbass.
At 3, he was.
Technically,
No,
he
he was
was.
not. But he was
But-
not going to be taken, and all of us on this show said,
All right.
"Pitch, and I
Anyways,
have
all
the
right,
proof."
all right. Anyways, as we continue to go through here, let's just quickly. I'm gonna start with the first player. He's out. So just gonna ask, how do you feel about this player being out? Because it was just in. Jerome Baker will officially miss today's game. He is
Whoa.
inactive,
We're fucked.
along with Trill Williams, Preston Williams, Celdrick Redwine, Greg Little again, Hunter Long again, and John Jenkins again. So Jerome was on my trick or treat list. I did put him as a trick because I thought the injury would not have him. Well,
But he's still a trick even without the injury. But
I guess I
now
could say that.
we are fucked completely. Good luck to who's ever gonna watch Duke Riley play 60 snaps today. Because my goodness, bro. I mean,
You're not gonna watch the game. You're just
I'm
gonna
about to
decide
say,
not to watch it.
you're going to watch it, bro.
It's getting dangerously crazy.
Calvin Ridley
We'll watch
is
it with
once
y'all.
again inactive with a personal matter
Who?
as well. Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, he's going through something, in my opinion. I said this like 2-3
Yes.
weeks ago, I think.
He's about to go through the fucking waiver wires in our league if he keep missing games with this shit. That's what he's about to go through, bro. I
mean,
cannot keep playing this man, bro.
I'm one of the worst in our league, so I'll pick him up just for the.
Bro, I have
fucking-
to play Jalen Rager because of this man, bro.
I'll give you Devin Singletary. I just picked him up.
That's
So,
not
yeah,
a running
after
back.
he
That's not a
traded
wide
us.
receiver.
Rager's not that bad.
We just traded for, we pretty much just, anyways. So, factual statement. Also, should have drafted Kadarius Toney over Jalen Waddle, but it is what it is.
Wow, bro.
So,
It's gonna be Pitts.
next person in this, I want to try to get through these defensive ones quickly. We start off with Byron Jones, trick or treat. Juan.
Fuck. Byron Trick.
Mike.
Trick.
And Royal.
Trick.
Damn. All right. Emmanuel Ogba, reverse order, Royal.
Trick. Because of Jalen Phillips. I think Jalen Phillips is going to take that.
All right. Mike.
4 pressures, 0 sacks.
Is that trick or treat?
It's a trick. Bitch, get a sack.
Okay. And Juan.
I'll say treat. He's on the roll now. He kind of got taste of the blood, and now I think he'll get a couple sacks today.
Can we always make sure I go before Juan to just show that he's gonna say the opposite every time?
Sure. All right. Christian Wilkins, Mike.
Treat. He's gonna have some TFLs in a sack probably.
Juan.
Oh man, Trick, bro. He's gonna give up a big run. I swear.
What did I say?
It's crazy.
It's in his bones that he has to go against
It's
you.
crazy.
Royal.
Trick.
All right. And then lastly, Xavier Howard, trick or treat.
Go to Royal. Yeah, go Royal me and then Juan again.
Let me go first. So
All right.
I don't go opposite of my.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Tree. I think he'll get a pick or two, but I mean it's not gonna be much. It might be against Mike Barkley at that point.
He's gonna be a
Or
trick.
Mitch
He's
Trubisky.
gonna
I don't
get
know who the
one
fuck their
pick and
backup
allow
QB
2
is.
touchdowns when he takes the play completely off and says, "What are you guys doing?" So it's a trick.
I'm not gonna get into that. That was Javon and covered. Whatever.
Mike.
I said trick.
Okay. And then Royal. I wasn't sure if you had said that's why.
It's just trick, bro. The whole Dolphins team.
So the whole defense. The whole defense.
Noah season. Let's go.
Yes, Noah. I like how you just saw that.
That's a trick too. That's a trick too, bro.
They all.
It's all a mirage, bro.
We're looking for just
Smoke
like a
is
steroid
wait.
treat.
You know who we could have had instead of Noah Benogany?
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
J.K. Dobbins. I mean,
We also could have
Literally
drafted Antoine
anyone else.
Winfield.
yeah.
Antoine Winfield's a beast.
Could have drafted Royale Shepherd.
But having said that,
He was
Michael,
going at
did
number
any
one,
of those
Christian.
players that we could have drafted instead of Noah, did any of them have the best start to their career for their position ever? If the answer is no, we can just move on.
We can
I
just-
like how now he's
What?
defending Noah. What?
Wait,
What is this turning
I'm
into?
sorry.
What is
I'm sorry. You're telling me right now you go back, you don't take Jonathan Taylor over Noah Igbinoghene?
No. I'm saying that the
Oh.
difference in skill between, I'm not even into it. Just forget it.
One goes on the inactive list even when he's healthy. What are you talking about?
And one has literally the best start to a wide receiver in his entire career.
Right. That's
Yeah.
fine. So I would
That's
say
not
the
not
gap-
fine. That's
I
not
will say the
fine.
gap
That
from
is
Jamar
the
Chase
best
to
start
Jalen
in
Waddle is
NFL
similar
history.
from Jonathan Taylor to
NFL
Noah
history. That's
Igbinoghene.
not fine. That's not fine.
Bro, you're wild.
That's not fine.
Yeah, the gap between Jonathan Taylor and Noah Igbinoghene is large.
It's like twice what Jamar
This-
did.
Yeah.
yeah, Jamar
Yes.
Waddle. That's not even. That's
It
not
is
even
like
the-
17 times bigger than any
Like, what
other.
are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean,
I'll give you that.
Jamar Waddle.
in
history.
Yeah,
Bro,
Jamar
I'll
Waddle
give
is
you that.
pretty. Jamar Waddle is still
Jamar to Waddle?
Jamar
Jamar to Waddle.
to Waddle.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry.
It's not a large gap.
I'm not in Pompano, so I have to articulate on this show. So I apologize. Jamar Chase to Jalen
I thought
Waddle.
you were saying Jamar to Waddle. Like not to Waddle, just Jamar to Waddle.
Oh
Like-
yeah, well, it's a pretty sizable gap in between those two. Just being honest. But to compare Jonathan Taylor to Noah is nuts. You should not-
Criminal.
Yeah, you should be put in prison.
Speaking of prison, the I can't do it.
You better not drop no soap one.
That was a phenomenal transition into making conscientism. That was
I don't see where
a
it
I
goes.
couldn't do it, bro.
I was-
bro.
The morals in my body couldn't do it,
Bro,
bro.
it was on the way to being legendary. I can tell you that.
So Ian Rappaport this morning went on with Tom Pelissero and Mike Garofalo, and I do have to bring it up because I feel like we have to talk about it because it's just until November 2nd passes, we have to talk about it, right?
Sure.
So they said a couple of things. One, that it seems like right now it is Dolphins or bust is what Ian Rappaport is saying. And I guess from what the three of them are hearing, that little team there at NFL Network, that it's basically Dolphins or bust, and that recently they have touched base. He never mentioned anything of like what the Houston Chronicle was saying, that trades were imminent, and then that they, walked back on that. Cowards. But he did say that they have talked recently, and that Deshaun Watson will not be placed on the commissioner's exempt list. So if he is traded, he will be playing. Obviously, the situation is what it is. 2 more days until we can stop talking about this for pretty much until December or January.
That's not.
How do we
gonna
feel about the recent talk and recent report from Ian Rappaport?
I mean, the thing is, people try to say it's like contrary, and that one person saying this and one person saying that. The
I'm gonna
consistent
be real.
thing
I
to
trust
me,
Ian Rappaport more than the Houston Chronicle.
that's fair. That's fair. But the consistent thing is the Dolphins are interested. The Dolphins have had offers. The Dolphins continue to have discussions. And so far, the only team that has not come out directly and said we do not want Deshaun Watson is the Miami Dolphins. Do they get a deal done? I think that's a completely separate question. I think both teams are, quote unquote, drawing a line in the sand. And come Tuesday morning, they'll probably have a call and a talk, and it's going to be a game of chicken. Is at that point Nick Caserio going to be the more desperate GM, or is it going to be Chris Greer? And based off that, and really what happens today, I think we might have a decision where Chris Greer looks at this, and I think Simon said it, where it's a Hail Mary. It's literally his job or this, and and for me, I feel like he would pull the trigger.
Mike, I know you hate it, but just have to ask you.
I don't care.
Okay.
And this situation
Royal.
is a train wreck. So F all of them.
No, I think this situation looks like it's headed towards the conclusion that we all drew, which is that nothing's going to happen. Like it's just at this point, it just feels like it's a whole bunch of talk about nothing. They can't get anything on the same page, so I don't think anything's going to go down. And like you said, I think we're going to be done talking about it on Tuesday and move on with trying to figure out how this team can string together some wins with Tua.
Okay, some other things that were mentioned, just to bring it up from the tweet and then from the video, the 3-minute video that they posted from the show this morning. The Eagles are getting calls for Fletcher Cox. Who knows if they trade for him? If we were maybe a contending team, that would be an option. But of course, we're 1-6, pending 1-7, TBA. And then also, it looks like the Texans are not going to trade Brandon Cooks, so he will not be on the market, at least from what it looks like. Straight up now, even though Juan just left, we'll get him in a second. We get into our predictions for today's game.
What about
I know
Melvin
we
Ingram?
all.
I'm sorry, that's a little off, but Melvin Ingram was on the trade block too, right?
So they didn't tweet anything in that, and I might have missed something in the video. I'll listen back to it in a second as well.
Okay.
But we shall find out. Anyhow, game predictions. I'll start with you, Michael Christian.
Halloween costume says Dolphins 35, Bills 31. Realistic actual football brain says Bills 35, Dolphins 14.
Nothing involving said player, Royal.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways.
Game prediction?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think the Bills beat the hell out of the Dolphins. And I'm talking like 45-10. Like I don't see it, bro. I think Tua can have all the success in the world on offense, throwing one touchdown. That's not all the success in the world, but I think he has a solid game. But I don't know, bro. The Dolphins to me just feel like a defeated team now more so than they have the rest of the season. And so I just don't see an avenue where they even string together 2-3 good drives. I just think this is going to be a terrible game for everybody except for Tua. Like, I think Tua's going to have a good game, but the rest of the team is going to suck.
All right. Juan, your prediction.
Opposite of whatever Michael said.
Michael
Dolphins
said a
win.
loss.
He said Dolphins
no.
win. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
so
Fuck
Michael said a
that.
loss,
I got to
so-
agree with Michael. All right. I guess so. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's just to me, if the bleeding was going to stop, it was going to stop versus Jacksonville or versus Atlanta. And you let it get to this far where you're going to have a fight come next week versus the Texans. And that's pretty nasty to say, right? You could theoretically,
especially if Tyrod is back.
Yeah, you could theoretically maybe, change your season around if you have some fight and you play with some, motivation or something. But it's tough, because, I am a betting man and everything that they've shown this season, I wouldn't bet on them, right? I'd bet completely against them. And, we just gotten to the point where with 1-7, coaching staff doesn't really seem like they know what they're doing. Players for sure on the field do not know what they're doing. And you're getting all that into a perfect shitstorm of just, we're going to be 1-7 and trying to not end up 1-8 versus the Texans.
All right. I also
sorry, did we do scores too or no?
I think I don't know if
I did mine.
Royal
I said
one. I know Michael
I said
one.
Dolphins 30. Dolphins lose 35-14.
45-10.
35-40. No, I'm like 47-20.
You know what? I'm gonna go completely against the grain. I still think that the Dolphins are gonna end up losing. I think the Dolphins are gonna lose 35-28. I think they lose by a touchdown. That is gonna be my prediction, even though I think they're like a 14-point underdog or 14.5-point underdog. But that's what I believe. So from there, I want to get into kind of our picks for this week in general, which I already have the leg up on, thankfully, because whatever.
I want to change
great.
one. You don't have to change it for the graphic, but I think a lot of us want to change at least one of them. I picked Dallas to win. And that was before Dak Prescott was announced he was going to be out.
Hey, man, it is what it is, dog.
I'll change it on our sheet, man. I don't care about the graphic.
Nah, bro, there is no changes. There is
I
no
wanna-
changes. It's
I
been
wanna-
made.
Nah,
I
look at you
do-
now because you picked Minnesota.
Listen. I do want to say
I picked
something,
Minnesota
bro.
before anyone said anything, bro.
It's true. I can't change.
I'm
my
not giving
pick.
you credit for that if I don't get credit for 1-4.
I'm
What do you
not,
mean? I
can't
genuinely thought Minnesota was gonna win.
Yeah,
God.
because they whatever.
Anyways,
All right.
Royal.
Yeah, so you can bring the graphic back up. I'm not gonna change.
I know
like,
I wasn't
my
the one
pick.
that did it this time.
Yeah, I can't change my pick, but I am embarrassed to say that I picked the Arizona Cardinals over the Green Bay Packers. I want to just put that out there.
I
Very
watched
proud
you do
of
it too.
Yeah,
all
bro.
watched you do
They
it.
watched me do it, bro. They watched me do it. It didn't remind me that Green Bay was my team. I was thinking with my Dolphins head at the time. You
I
copy
did.
that. Yeah, I
I
know, bro.
did.
And I picked them anyway,
Listen.
bro. It was terrible.
I did.
Oh, so Kai, now I understand why you don't want to start Herbert in fantasy. You went with the Patriots.
So did I.
Interesting.
Listen, bro. Oh, Royal.
Thank you, Justo, for the $4.99. Don't know. He said at least
Justo.
we got
So this man
the
just Justo.
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 He's,
Hey,
he's
Justo.
like in the central part of Florida. We like
Hey, Justo, my boy. We appreciate you, bro. Keep giving us your money, bro, and you can hear me pronounce your name properly for the rest of the season.
Man surrounded by too many orange trees. He's talking about Justo.
Justo.
We do indeed have the Miami Heat. This is true. Thank you, Justo.
it
for
actually
the
helped my week this
$4.99.
week. See
Don't
them win
know.
a couple games.
So
You said what? One. Say that one more
It
time.
helped my week. I was, complete dread, and like I can't even rewatch
Yo.
Dolphins games at this point. So it's like seeing those Heat wins and seeing you, try to trash Tyler, and he just comes in and just it's like almost like Tua and me and Tua and like you and Tyler. It's like, it's just hilarious to me.
That's right. Justo
Bro,
telling
did
all
Kai
y'all wrong is
literally-
just wrong.
Did Kai literally pick against the grain completely on 3 separate games?
The thing
4
is
games.
that he's trying to catch up. So
no, I made these picks before you guys put anything in. My picks were done before any of you put any picks in.
No,
This
I
is
know
just to
from
be-
my guy, the Giants.
he's a
And
Giants fan.
we
He's
know
gonna wear a
why- we
jersey.
know
one
why
day.
he's-
I am.
Yeah.
I literally am.
We know why he's picking it.
Who else did he pick? The Falcons over the Panthers?
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
that
I mean,
with
I'm
the
surprised that
Panthers.
you guys even picked the fucking Panthers.
Yeah,
What are
Sam
you
Darnold
looking at me for?
sucks.
What?
Atlanta sucks.
Atlanta just mocked us,
they don't have.
and then we
Ridley,
came back. But they,
I mean, they kicked the last
Kyle
minute field
Pitts-
goal to win the game. I don't think that's
They,
mock.
they don't have Ridley. They didn't have him against the Dolphins either. They didn't throw him the
though. I
ball.
mean, you had a body out there. I mean, you could distract them.
Bro,
You-
Kyle
you
Pitts
remember
about to
training
drop
camp
like
when he ran a
150,
9-second route in the end zone versus Byron, and it was like, oh,
Okay, listen, no. But Ethan, I'm gonna get you after this one because Ethan tweeted out a picture of Dave Wannstedt and said, "I know you miss him." No, I do not miss Dave Wannstedt.
I'm pretty sure he said, "Don't you miss him?" Not, "I know you miss him."
even
A
worse.
very
I don't.
That's the same thing.
sarcastic. No, it was very. It was
I
quite
think he
funny.
does
Genuinely.
actually
Oh,
like
was you
Dave
know you
Wannstedt.
miss him?
Who was it? Wanstead? I don't even remember. What,
Ethan doesn't
Was he-
even watch Dolphins games, bro.
Anyway, is there any pick that you guys have
Why is he
on your
talking?
besides the Giants? Is there any pick or the Cowboys game? Sorry, is there any pick that you are looking at right now and you're like, damn, I kind of regret that pick?
the Saints.
As we have this list,
The Green Bay
the
Packers.
Saints.
Yeah.
Why the Saints? I know why.
I
Roll
sold
Green Bay
myself
Packers.
on like the division, rivalry thing. Lattimore usually I think shuts down Evans, or I forget. He's always either shuts down somebody and then they
Evans.
go off on him or something like that.
It's
So
Evans.
I went for the Saints. I kind of look at that sideways. I feel like I'm trusting Jacksonville a lot there, but it's like fuck, if you can't beat fucking what's his name, Geno Smith, like who can you beat?
Yeah, exactly.
And I went with Justin Fields. I think they go ahead and help us out with get a lower pick versus the Niners.
Mike. Any
I
pick
mean,
that you
I
looking
went
good
into
with?
the sheet and changed my Dallas pick because
That's not you can't change your pick, Mike.
yes, you can. The game hasn't happened.
no,
Yes, you
bro,
can.
Mike, you picked
Bro.
the pick, bro.
When I made the pick, Dak Prescott was playing.
It doesn't matter,
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
bro. All right, whatever, bro.
Listen, the pick that Royal picked the Eagles over the Lions.
I'm not giving Mike credit for that pick.
That's actually a really good idea. I should have picked that. I don't know what picks make sense here. I mean, the Browns.
No,
Baker's
what do you
Even
regret?
the ones you
What do you
picked, bro?
regret?
The Bills. I think picking the Bills over the Dolphins is the one I'm going to regret tomorrow.
I don't think
If
you
the
should ever
Dolphins
regret
win,
being
then we
right.
all take a loss. Like what?
Right. I don't think you should ever regret being right. God,
Okay.
Ethan. That comment.
Oh God, I didn't want to put that up. I don't know which one you put that up, but
I did.
You know, it wasn't
Come
me.
celebrate Watson not being traded Tuesday night at Dangerous Minds Brewery in Pompano. I keep telling people I want to come, Ethan, bro, because y'all keep putting the fact that it's in Pompano in there, and y'all know that is my heartstring. I love that place.
for me, the one that I regret the most is Washington against Denver. To be honest, that's the pick that I think that I'm going to regret the most because I just have this weird feeling that Washington's not going to win that game.
I'm kind of getting heartburn about this Patriots pick, bro. Like just a little bit, bro.
You wildin'.
I'm not though. Like I think what I picked it based off of was Bill Belichick and being able to kind of like destroy the confidence of young QBs. But
the fact that they won 45-0 last week or last year, sorry.
Yeah, but it's like the more that I look at him play, the more I talk about him. Like Justin Herbert seems to be like he's going to take another.
It's been 8-2 since 45.
He's taking a step this year that I haven't quite given.
Wins in a QB stat as quoted by Juan Cardona.
Because y'all bashed him for 2-9.
Yeah,
so
I don't care nothing about that.
Have the same end.
I'm done with him.
I'm not though. Come back
You
in.
start speaking
Fuck this shit,
very smallly.
But yeah, it's like but yeah, I think Justin Herbert, I'm coming a little bit more around on him being soon to be elite quarterback. I'm not gonna say where one has him ranked in the league because I believe that's absolutely ridiculous.
What did I say? Top 7?
Okay, you said it, not me. But yeah, I do believe that he's on his way to that. Yeah, you did. You said number 7. But he's on his way to being that, and so I want to give him his credit. And I do think that they have a better chance than I originally thought against the Patriots today.
All right. So as we round out and we get ready to end this Yard Prep pregame show, is there any final words from Donald Duck, Delusional himself, or Mr. Miles Morales, Roy Shepard? Does anyone have any final thoughts here as we begin to close the show?
Just you guys know me. I thrive in the anarchy. I think 1-7 is gonna be peak anarchy. I think, if we survive these next 2 days and Tua's still our quarterback, I think we have smooth sailing till maybe like mid-November. So just enjoy it. You'll have Thanksgiving off from Deshaun Watson rumors, but come Christmas you might have them right back again.
Mike?
I think that if the Watson deal doesn't get done legitimately, I think that Brian Flores loses the locker room. Letting all of that happen, just bad idea. Lose the locker room entirely.
Royal is muted.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. Okay, so anyways, yeah, this is what I think. I think that the Dolphins really should consider themselves in an elite position. They have the potential to be one of the worst teams in NFL history, and they should take pride in that. So they continue to go ahead and go out there and play like this, get their teeth kicked in by the Bills Mafia, and then come back around and be like, "Look, guys, we can do this. We can go 1-17. We'll be or 16. We'll be the first team in NFL history to go 1-16."
I don't know. The Lions might contest that.
The Lions might go 0-17.
The Lions are going to win 2 games this year.
Dolphins are only going to win 1. What about the Jets?
I mean, I've asked the question the whole show: how do we win 5 games? So.
You haven't asked it once. You had it as your name, and we don't read your name.
I was saying with the video, Kachi and Chisholm, like you did it wrong.
You were supposed to cut us off like minutes ago.
Before I started.
I'm like cutting my words short so I don't get cut off.
I honestly don't even know what the heck we're talking about.
Someone has to get.